Hey everyone, I'm Melea from freebies2deals.com and OurFashionMAP.com. So I've been seeing these videos everywhere about contouring and highlighting your face, and so many people are making this look way harder than it really is. Or they're doing these crazy red carpet looks, which are awesome, but I don't know about you, but I don't go to red carpet events that often or ever. So I wanted to show you guys how quick and easy it is to do contouring and highlighting. It literally takes me 30 to 60 seconds. It's not hard. I do it at the very end of my makeup and it's super easy to do. And I want to show you how to do it every single day. So you're going to want to do this for a few reasons. Number one, your makeup's going to look freaking awesome. So that's number one. Number two, you're gonna look like you've lost weight. So after you've done it for the very first time, your friends are gonna be like, have you lost weight? You look awesome, because it's gonna define your face, give you some extra color and help your cheekbones out and your definition in your face. So you're really gonna love it. Now, other than that, it also gives you like a bronzing look. It makes you look healthy. So anyway, I think every single woman should be doing contouring on their face. So I'm gonna show you how to do it. To let you look at my face right now, I hope you guys can see, like it literally has no blush, no anything, it's just foundation. So, and of course like my eyes and everything are done, and this is just like everyday mom makeup because I'm a mom. And I'm not gonna get crazy done up all the time, right? Sometimes I'm just in my pajamas all day and that's okay too. So I'm going to show you what to do really fast, and I'm going to be using my Temp2 airbrush machine. I realize not everyone has one of these, so that's totally okay. This that I'm showing you will be totally the same if you use a brush. So if you are going to use brushes, when you see me using the airbrush machine, just do the same exact thing with your brush, and it'll work exactly the same. So don't freak out if you don't have a Temp2, but it's like my most favorite thing ever in the entire world. So if you wanted an airbrush machine, this is the one to get. For brushes, if you are going to use a brush, I would recommend getting the Real Technique brushes. They are amazing. They're not too expensive. And if you do want to save money, you can actually get these at Ulta and use a coupon still, which is actually really cool. And this is the Bold Metals collection. And honestly, the reason why I got it is because I really like the color. But you'll see some of them look like this. It doesn't matter. Different brushes for different things. The boxes will tell you which ones you need. But again, you can use these the same way that you're using the Temp2. All right, so hope you guys are ready. First of all, for those of you who are using Temp2, I'm using the Warm Glow Bronzer from Temp2. And I'm just gonna pop it in, I'm gonna shake it and make sure that the air and everything is good to go. And it might get a little loud, so I want you guys to make sure that you can see this, and I will get my mirror ready. Hopefully I can do this. And you guys can see what's happening. So basically what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna find my cheekbone, like the actual bone. Mine is right here, if you touch it. So I'm gonna go right underneath that. If you still have a problem finding it, you're gonna wanna go like this. And you'll see like the place that your face indents naturally, like under the bone, that's where you wanna put the dark stuff. So whatever color you're using, if you can see, my dark color is pretty dark. So if you're using a palette or just makeup you already have on hand, you're gonna go with a darker color to give yourself that indented look so your face turns 3D instead of flat like it looks right now. Okay, let's go. Okay. Another quick tip I want to give you guys is you don't want to go past this part of your eye. Some people do their bronzer all the way down to their lips. No, 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 it will not look good. You want to make sure you're lifting and everything. So if you're going all the way down to your lips, it kind of draws everything down. So stop it right here at your eye, at the corner of your eye, and that's perfect. And I'm also going to go a little darker than I normally would, so you guys can see it on video. Sometimes you can't see everything. Do the other side. Okay. Okay, now it's obviously pretty stark. Don't worry, we're gonna fix that in just a minute. Okay, so you're gonna put this in here. You're also gonna put it where you get sun. So if you ever laid out before, or if you've gotten a little sun, you'll notice you get like a little halo, like up here around your hairline. So we're gonna add this dark color there too. So just do this light. And if you are gonna use a brush, just make sure you blend it into your hairline so you don't have a really seeable line. You kind of wanna just blend it in there. And again, mine's a little darker, and I will show you why in just a minute. Okay, next part. So not everyone has to do this, but I do, because I have a very wide nose, and if you can look, it's very Greek. It's something I'm not loving as much as I do other things. So I like to thin my nose out from the front. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do dark on this side, dark on this side, and then I'm gonna add a highlighter down the middle to elongate the nose. Not everybody has to do this because not everybody has a big wide nose. So if you do wanna make your nose go in a little bit more, add some more definition, that's what I would do too. So let's do that next. I also close my eyes because I have the air on. You definitely do not have to close your eyes if you're not using an airbrush, but it helps me out. Okay, so can you see that it's already added like darkness, and like I said, I'm gonna go a little darker so you guys can see it on this video and really kind of get the idea. Things on video never show up the same way they do in person, which is why like TV personalities or celebrities wear so much makeup. So another place you're gonna put bronzer or your dark is right here because the tip of your chin usually gets a little of the sun. Okay. So the last thing you might want to do, and this is going to be different for everyone, if you have like a little pouch down here that sometimes you get, you're going to want to darken that part too. The only thing that I would recommend is making sure that you don't have like a really weird stark line from your skin here and then your face. You don't want like a huge crazy line, so be careful of that when you do it, and you can always blend it afterwards. Okay, so do you guys see how like I've added like some definition to my face? So I'm going to add just I'm going to go a little darker. And then we're gonna get the highlighter out. So the highlighter that I use from Temp2 is called Champagne. I am a huge fan. And again, if you don't have Temp2, it's okay. You're just gonna use a regular highlighter that you have. First of all, I'm gonna do under my eyebrows. So you can do this with eyeshadow too, but I like having everything on my face the same color. You just put it underneath to kind of accent and highlight your brows. So. You see that it instantly added a little something. If you need to lightly touch it, you can. So that kind of adds a little something. And then this next part I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do a C. So you're gonna do a C. You want above the brow bone to help lift, and you want it right on the bone. So this time, before I was under the bone with the dark part, now I'm gonna be right here. So here we go. Okay, so can you see that there's like a highlight there now? Hopefully you can. Ready? And there's that side. Okay, the last thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go straight down the nose. So I can add a little highlighting there. Okay, you'll see that that popped up. And I'm gonna put some right here above where I guess it's called Cupid's bow to help indent my lips, because if you've noticed, I have really small lips. So I wanna add a little bit more definition there. Okay, the one other thing that I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put a little bit here and here. This is something I would do before I put on my eye makeup, because if I put it on now, it's kind of gonna mess up my eyeliner just a little bit, but I still wanna show you guys what it looks like. So let's put right here. And we're just brightening up the corners of my eyes. Okay, so here's my face. Now, obviously, I've got some pretty stark lines still. It's totally up to you how you want it to look. I am going to use just a brush, and honestly, it's actually an e.l.f. brush. I think it was like $1 at Target, so, and it actually works really good. So I'm using the Temp2 Pro. It's Invisible Difference Finishing Powder. You can use anything that's like a invisible powder to do what you need to do. And I use just a little bit, kind of tap off the extra. And I'm just gonna lightly blend in those lines so they're not so stark. So see how that kind of blends it in just a little bit more. And you can do as much or as little of that as you want, depending on how crazy you want it to be. And then up my sides of my nose. And then, of course, into my hairline. Okay. And hope you guys can see that there's like a little bit more definition everywhere. And I am going to add just a little bit more so you guys can see it. Okay, all right, just a little bit more blending, and great. Okay, so now you guys have like a better idea of what a contoured face kind of looks like. You can see the definition on the nose, you can see the cheekbones. The other thing that you can do if you want, I use the Bobbi Brown brick. It is the shimmer brick. It's called Bronze. So I don't have anything right here. No blush, it's just straight bronzer. If you want to add something, you totally can. It's up to you. If you do, you want to make sure you just do the apples of your cheeks so you don't run into your line. And the color needs to be different enough that it stands out without looking like a clown. I don't know how to explain that any better, so I'm just gonna do a little bit here. And it's very, very subtle, but should give you a little extra color when you smile. Okay, so that is my quick everyday contouring. So hopefully you guys like that, and you can do it at home. And like I said, you can do this with makeup you already have at home. So look through your drawers, see what you have, and practice with some darker colors that you have, maybe of your foundation or anything else that you have. The one thing I do want to say is I know that a lot of people have been raving about the Anastasia contour kit. I have not tried this yet, but I bought it so I could try it for you guys. So I'm going to look at it and probably do another video on it to tell you what I think, if it's easy to use. I think the Attempt is super easy to use. So if it's not easier than that, I don't know what kind of review I'm gonna give it, but I've got it. So this was $40 at Sephora, so if you wanted to grab that, you could. And then the last thing you always wanna do, spray with your Urban Decay setting spray. This literally, it really does work. So I don't want you guys to think it doesn't. This makes my makeup stay on all day long. I've never ever reapplied my makeup. So it's just a few, it's like hairspray, but it's kind of like a finer mist. So that's it, done. Okay, hope you guys like that. Feel free to watch other videos on Our Fashion Map on YouTube and Freebies to Deals on YouTube. And if you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comment section on the video. And of course, I will list everything that I've used here in the comment or in the description too, so you guys know where to get it if you want to buy it or if you just want more information. So hope you guys like the video, and I'll talk to you later.